This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
An explosion at a gas plant at Sabon Wuse along the Kaduna Expressway in Niger State has destroyed property estimated to be worth in the millions. The explosion occurred during a transloading operation from a trailer tanker to a surface tank beside Kalasma filling station, but fortunately did not result in a loss of lives. Joining the conversation is Abubakar Okote, who is a journalist in the state. Mr. Okote, thank you very much for joining us on the conversation.
It's my pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning. What can you tell us about this gas explosion? The initial reporting indicated that there wasn't any loss of lives. Can you confirm to us if that is still the case or has anything changed?
Yes, as up to this moment, no life has been reported. Partly, as sources told me yesterday, if the explosion had happened during the day, when people are going about their normal businesses, it would have been a different story. But it happened around 11 p.m. when people have all gone home. And I believe the gas plant owners also use that period to offload the gas from the tanker, maybe predicting the risk involved. So that was what actually minimized or actually prevented the loss of life from the explosion.
Can you tell us about the location of the gas plant? Is this something that is within a residential area, or is it deliberately situated further away?
It's situated within Sabon, but not actually a little bit far away from residential area. Although there is a rice grain factory close to it, which was destroyed. Over 500 bags of rice were burnt to ashes during explosion, and then the factory was also badly damaged. And also, we also learned that some shops around the area were also affected. So it's not if it were actually created within the residential area, it also would be a different story. Because at that time, people have retired to their homes to rest for the day. So it was not actually situated within a residential area.
So we understand, and I think you said this earlier, that the explosion happened when when they were transloading gas, essentially. I don't know if you could explain to us what that means. What exactly have the owners said about what triggered it? Because I imagine that this is not the first time that they're doing that.
The conflicting reports we got, I personally got from sources, said while the tanker was offloading the gas, there were people some miles away, maybe doing something. They burned some garbage far away from them, and it was it was due to the wind or breeze that was blowing then that actually might have triggered the fire from that far distance to the tanker where it was offloading the gas. Some blame the plant owner for not taking precautionary measures, and also the people they said they also set fire away from them. They will have actually asked them to quench the fire at that moment to allow them to offload the gas, but not knowing that it will actually the fire will move from the distance where they are offloading the gas. Actually, that's the report I got from a resident.
So has the state government, I know that the State Emergency Management Agency was on the ground. What exactly have they said about, I don't know, I guess it would be preventionary moves or preventionary guidelines going forward? Has the state government said anything whatsoever about the property lost and whether there'll be any sort of compensation?
The state government has not said anything yet, but there have been a series of course since yesterday that one major challenge that has led to the fire destroying such a huge amount of money, goods worth millions of naira, was due to lack of capacity on the part of firefighters. Even the incident that happened at Diko Junction, the firefighters couldn't do as much as expected of them. You found that an incident of that magnitude, you just have one truck, and then by the time they are quenching the fire or extinguishing the fire, when the water gets finished, they will have to travel another distance to go and get water while the fire keeps burning. So the government, in the first place, Sabo said generally, I learned that there's any firefighting station there, and they have to move as far as Suleja, and then by the time they are stuck in traffic, it becomes difficult for them to pass, because that Diko Junction to Sabo is always traffic with trucks, with trailers, and the rest of them. So there's been a series of calls that government should have firefighting stations along that road from Sabo down to Diko Junction, so that in the face of this kind of disaster, they can quickly move to the action and then do the right thing. And also, they should have more trucks. You can imagine entire local government having firefighters having one truck. Then in the event that they also they find it difficult to respond.
Well, Mr. Okote, thank you very much for your time on this conversation. We are glad to report out of Niger State talking about an explosion, and more especially talking about the fact that this explosion did not claim any lives. We have seen lives lost in Niger State in recent times when nearly 100 people were killed after fuel that spilled from a tanker exploded while they were scooping it from the roads. Sadiq Abubakar Okote is a journalist in Niger State who joined us this morning to speak on an explosion at a gas plant in Niger State, which, despite destroying property worth in the millions of naira, did not destroy or did not take any life at all.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.